Hello class, I hope that everything is okay. I want to take this video and the opportunity to create this video to study and to review a little bit about the use of get. If we take the dictionary in this moment and we investigate and we look up the word of get, we're going to get that in Spanish. It means obtener, but the application, the real application of this verb is completely different to obtener. This is just one of four four uses that it possesses. Important aspects about it is that get is one of the most important verbs, and that's why it's very important to understand um, what's the meaning of it. Okay, so let's get started. For get, we got four uses, as I said. There are four different uses that we may get with it. And the first one is very important and it's pretty cool. Take a look that in Spanish, we usually use the word ponerse with adjectives. For example, ponerse feliz. We say ponerse triste. For example, me puse triste por la noticia. Me puse feliz por el resultado. So that's one of the uses that this is the same that change a state. This is the get. That's why to express ponerse feliz, I say get happy. Or also ponerse triste, it is get sad. So this is the one. Me enfermé or me puse enfermo. So I get sick. In other words, to make it simple, when we have adjectives, whatever adjective that exists in the language, if I use get to the adjective, we transform this into the verb. This is the interesting part of get. We transform this into the verb. Example, adjectives in English, heavy, stress, then another one, bored. Those are adjectives. All of them are adjectives. Tall, old, etc. Si yo les agrego get a todos estos adjetivos y cualquier adjetivo del idioma, yo le agrego get, lo convierto en el verbo. Si heavy es pesado, get heavy es ponerse pesado. Stress, estresado, so get stress, estresarse. Bored, aburrido, get bored, aburrirse. Tall, alto, as we know, so get tall, volverse más alto, ponerse más alto. Old is for age, so get old, envejecer. This is the first meaning of get. This is the first one that we get in this or with the use of it. The second one is for phrasal verbs. The phrasal verbs are depending the preposition, the meaning of the phrasal verb is that depending the preposition, the verb is going to change. For example, get, if I add up, get plus up is levantarse. Get up, I get up in the morning. Get on is when we enter in transportation. Get on. Get off is when we leave a transportation. We get off. So get on a train, get off a bus, for example. Then get away is salirse con las suyas. Get together is reunirse. Get in, enter in a car. Get back, regresar. So the preposition changes the meaning. Every time that I add a new preposition, it changes. How can we learn this? There's not a rule for this, it's just memory. These are the phrasal verbs. So every time that I add a different preposition, we are going to have a different verb. That's why we need to memorize what's the conclusion or what is the meaning of get up, get on, get off. And we have a lot. Take a look, there are more. Another use that we got with get is to obtain. For example, obtain a job or get a job. Obtain a good mark, a good result in a test, or get a good mark. Obtain a present, receive a present, get a present. And get a goal or obtain a goal. get a driving license or receive a driving license, get a ticket or obtain a ticket, buy a ticket. So anytime get can substitute obtain, receive, and buy. So it's very flexible for this. And finally, we use it with some expressions. For example, get home, get to school, get the flu, get a bus. In this case, these are special uses. There are some cases that the get doesn't have like a specific meaning, it's just a phrase. So these are the other phrase, the other uses that it has. That's why, as you could see, get is very flexible for a very flexible verb and very important to memorize it. Number one, get plus adjective transforms or creates the verb. Like here, dark, oscuro, get dark, oscurecer. Fat, gordo, get fat, volverse más gordo, engordar. Upset, enojado, get upset, enojarse. So get plus adjective creates the verb. With phrasal verbs, get plus a preposition. So this, in this case, depending the preposition, we will have a different verb. Get up, levantarse. Get on, entrar en transporte. Get off, salir del transporte. Get away, salirse con las suyas. Get together, reunirse. Getting, ingresar, por ejemplo, un carro, getting a car. And get back, regresar. So, and there are more. So anytime that I use get plus a preposition, we will have a different meaning. These are called phrasal verbs. Then, in the context of obtain, receive, and buy, and with some special uses. This is the meaning of get. That's why a very cool verb. Try to start implementing this verb in your language, and you will be more. You will be speaking more native with this in a more native expression. You will be getting by speaking with this important verb. So, if you have doubts, let me know.